Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. Okay, guys, so we're gonna break it all down. We got some Jersey to talk about, and you better believe we're gonna address all of it. So, thank you to Jen Fessler. Guys, if you didn't know, now you know, and we're gonna be putting a flyer out for my birthday coming up on July 6th in downtown Charleston at Lamar's. So that's going to be a Saturday night. I have a few Bravo friends joining me, and you guys are all invited. So if you can come, definitely DM me. We are going to have the best night, and I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of. So come play. This is not me putting on a show. I'm not doing a live show. I'm not a performing seal. I just want to play with you guys. I want to have the best night. I want to ring in my birthday the right way with all of the positive energy and all of you guys because I love this community so much. With that, let's get into some Jersey.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So let me just get into this. Oi, oi, oi. Now, thank you to Reality Blurb. Jen Fessler revealed what she would have shared at the Real Housewives in New Jersey reunion and addressed where she stands with Rachel, Margaret, and discussed her reason for taking a step back from her friendship with Teresa amid the cat divide. Mm. Jen was introduced to the group through her good friend Margaret, but Margaret and Rachel claimed Jen was disloyal for fostering a friendship with their enemy Teresa. Now, that happened this season, but the competing factions refused to film together, and the show decided not to film the reunion. On Housewives Nightcap, Jen was asked what she would have addressed at the reunion. Rachel and I have some stuff that needs to be worked out that I would definitely like to address. And I think that she probably would say the same. I don't think she's very happy with me. I don't think we're very happy with each other, which is very sad. But Jen would also address the claims that she's a snake and a flip flopper and not a loyal friend. And she would then give more of her side of things, including the definition of loyalty. Because it's all news to me that I'm not a loyal friend. Rachel and I jumped in so quickly into a friendship without really gathering enough information in terms of who are you and who am I. We didn't know the sort of roadblocks that we would come across. Jen doesn't know what the future holds for her relationship with Rachel, as there were some things that happened before filming began which left them disconnected. Now, when asked why she chose to be nice to Teresa, Jen said it's not in her nature to be nasty to someone who's being nice to me, and she listens to other people's points of view. The situation was also different for Jen because she's filming a show with Teresa and castmates usually interact. She also denied Margaret's allegation that she's weak sauce. Jen stated that if someone is going to come at her, then she's going to come back. I'm not a shrinking violet, but I definitely try to be open. So if I'm not being attacked, it's rare that I'm going to go on the attack. Jen said she's kind of taken a step back from her friendship with Teresa for her mental health amid all of the social media stuff that's going on. And Teresa was accused by a social media account of leaking information against castmates. But Jen's close with Margaret and Melissa. She's currently not speaking to Rachel and hasn't spoken much to Jennifer Aiden recently. She claimed it's a misconception that she's super close with Teresa. Jen Fessler revealed that she and Margaret pushed past their hurt feelings, though she joked she's going to kill her for all the things that she said about her in this season. According to Jen, she told Margaret before the season started that she won't come back if Margaret doesn't. But concerning rumors of a cast shakeup, Jen claimed that any change would be heartbreaking for fans, but she has no idea what's going to happen. And she said it's hard to imagine sisters in law like Melissa and Teresa reconciling amid their feud, but she's choosing to stay optimistic. So let me just say this really quick. Jen is pretty much saying at this point, I had a job to do. I came in, I was supposed to be able to interact with people. That was the job. I did interact with people, but then also some people wanted me to be a certain way and I wasn't able to give them what they were looking for. I don't think that that's like the worst thing to say. I think if anything, she was like, this was a job. I tried to do said job and they wanted me to choose a side, which is not what I was supposed to be doing in the first place. Boom. All right. Well, now that you guys know this part, it keeps going. It always keeps going. So here we go. Moving on. Jen Fessler apparently has seen evidence that Louis Ruelas rang Margaret Joseph's son. So not only is she not friends anymore, but looks like shit's hitting the fan even more. Real Housewives in New Jersey season 14 is a different beast to earlier seasons. Thankfully, viewers are no longer witnessing the messy feud between Teresa Giudice and her family. Instead, Melissa Gorga and Teresa refuse to interact. So they talk about each other on camera instead. But that leaves the cast divided into two camps. When Jen Fessler spent some time with Teresa, Margaret Josephs, and Rachel Fuda, it felt like she went to the dark side. And after all, the accusations about Teresa's husband, Louis, and his cell phone usage were clearly pretty dark. So it was during the season 13 reunion where Margaret claimed that Teresa's husband Louis called her son at work and threatened him. He denied making the call, but he confirmed that it was his phone number that called Marge's son. When Jen hit up Watch What Happens Live, she answered a fan's question about the messy situation. What do you think is the truth about whether Louis called Margaret's son or not? Is what Andy asked, and she said, "Thank you so much for asking." Well, Andy said, "I know." Then she tackled the question, saying, "I think that when I sat down with Teresa, I really, really believed her, and she swore on her daughters. And I absolutely think that there's nothing. Teresa knows, like, I know how much she loves those girls. So I definitely believe in that moment that it wasn't true. I've since been sent a lot of stuff and I've seen a lot of stuff, and I hate to say it, but I do think it's true now." But Jen's close friendship with Rachel ended over Jen's decision to cozy up to Teresa. And at the beginning of season 14, Teresa called John Fuda the biggest drug dealer in Bergen County. She was alluding to a time in John's past when he was a juvenile. Understandably, Rachel can't stand Teresa, and now Jen and Rachel no longer speak, and John called Jen a social climber. With all of the shifting friendships this season on New Jersey, it obviously remains to be seen if Jen continues to be friendly with Teresa, or what people want to know is if she will go back to being friends with Margaret and them. Now, this has to be an awkward position, right? Because right now, I have to give it to Jen Fessler. I think she organically attacked this the best way possible. I don't think that there's an easy way to do this, but I think that she did it the best way possible in the sense that she was willing to see the other side. She was not going to, no matter, it wasn't like one of those, like Jackie Goldschneider is like, "I don't care what you guys say. You guys want me to be mad at Teresa. I'm past it. No matter what you say, what you think, what you believe." And I don't know what the f happened. But now Jackie Goldschneider is on the front lines. She is a Marine for Teresa. She is one of the pawns protecting the queen. And for Jen Fessler, I don't think she went into it with that mindset of like, I need to keep my job. So I'm going to be friends with Teresa. I think she went in like, that is your isolated fight argument. You are still my best friend. But however, I'm going to give this woman a chance and see if there's any commonalities that I can find with her, any way for me to have some sort of friendship with her that is separate from the non friendship that you guys have. I'm like, guys, this is a no-brainer. We cannot be mad at Jen Fessler over this. I wouldn't even dream of being mad at Jen Fessler over this. Just don't fucking get it. I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section, please. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also do not forget that my birthday party is in Charleston on King Street, July 6th. It's on a Saturday night. You're all invited. I want you to come play with me and some of my favorite Bravo celebrities. We're going to have such a good time, and I hope you guys can make it. And if you can't, I totally understand, but I would love to see you all there. Love you guys. See you next time.